Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Nara Ekutan. So today guys, we are going to be dealing with missing values, aka null values in a data set. So in the modern data set, it's very common to bump into a lot of missing values or null values when you're trying to analyze your data, and you cannot move forward with all these null values. So you have to do something to them, you have to work on them, you have to figure out how best we can replace them, or if we don't need them we can remove them. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how I use pandas in Python to be able to deal with the missing values when I'm working on a project. So let's get to the video. So the first thing, you need to identify the missing values. After identifying the missing values, the next thing you need to figure out which method. So you can use graphs to you can use graphs to be able to visualize it, so that you know the percentage of the data that is missing, and then from there you can figure out the perfect way to deal with it. So the first thing, you can remove the missing value. If you notice the missing value is very insignificant to your data set, you can actually get rid of it. Let's say, for example, you have a data set of, let's say, 10,000 rows, and you have only 20 null values. You see, removing 20 from 10,000 will not make a huge impact, so you can actually remove them. And this is the code that I personally use to remove missing values. You'll see it next. You import the pandas, and then your data frame maybe is called df, so you do df.drop now, so it will drop all the null values. The next thing you can do is imputation. Imputation is filling it with either mean, mode, or median of the value. So this one is mostly for numerical figures. So if it's for numerical figures, you can replace it with a mean, a mode, or a median. So it will be just around the average of what that row contains, that column, of what that column contains. Okay. The next thing is forward or backward fill. So forward or backward fill is filling. This is mostly, you can do it for categorical. You fill it with the value or the categorical data that is in front or behind. So for fill, F fill, as you can see in my code here, F fill is for forward fill, B fill is for backward fill. The next thing is called interpolation. Interpolation is useful when dealing with time series data. So this one, it's you can use linear interpolation. So this estimates the value based on the trend and the pattern of the existing data. So for example, you have a linear data, maybe a time series data. It will be able to fill it. It will be able to fill it with respect to the trend that is observed in that data. So this is the code that you can use to interpolate your data. Lastly, another one I noticed is if sometimes you can just write unknown, because you can just fill unknown, because some data you cannot just simply guess. It will be it will maybe, for example, you have a really large amount of data in that column, and you want to type unknown. You want to fill it with maybe the let's say it's a categorical data, you want to fill it with maybe a country, and it's you don't know which country it is, and it's a lot, and it's like, let's say out of 100 it's 50 which are missing. So that 50 can be added, you can use it to observe a trend on its own. You don't have to guess it or something, so you can just fill it with unknown, and then maybe you'll figure out later. Yeah, so basically that's it. That's what I wanted to share with you guys. We're still continuing with the data journey. We have not given up, we have not stopped. So let's continue subscribing if you've not subscribed, and I'll see you in the next video.